Let me share with you why it is important for you to be in relationship and fellowship with the Lord. Because sometimes you're going to have to go against the grain of what everybody else is doing. Because what God wants to do in your life is going to be completely different than what he has done in anybody else's life, especially the people around you. See, when people are looking at you and they're seeing you do something differently than what they're doing, what they have done, what they've seen, they're going to tell you to do what it is they think is right. But when you are in relationship and fellowship with God, you don't have to take nobody else's advice but God's. That's what happened to me. I had so many people around me in my so-called circle that kept telling me I need to go get a job. Go get a job. Why won't you just go to get a job? Well, if you want me to help you, you need to go get a job. In order for me to help you do this, you need to go to work. But my response was, that's not what God told me to do. See, when you know what God told you to do, and it doesn't look like what everybody else is doing, they are not going to believe in what you are doing. They are not going to understand why you are doing what you are doing. But let me tell you something. It ain't up for them to understand. It is not meant for them to understand when you know that you heard directly from God. That was me. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care about your position. I don't care who you think you are to me. If I heard something from God, and I know I did, your words mean nothing to me. I am not going to go against what God told me to do to appease you. Because guess what? You couldn't bless me even if you tried. And even if you did bless me, you're going to get to a point where you are going to want to stop. God is the one who knows what he has for me. He knows where I'm going. But sometimes you are not going to be able to listen to the advice of people around you. Even people that are your family members, your friends, your best friend, your brother, your cousin, you cannot listen and take everybody's advice. Because when you are in relationship and fellowship with God, you know what God told you to do. That's me. That's where I have been. Now look, had I followed what other people was telling me to do, I would have missed what God had me step into. I would have missed living out my purpose. Let me tell you, I am so grateful that I ignored people. I am so grateful that I did not choose to listen to people trying to pull me off of what God told me to do. It is okay, because guess what? Those people are going to be the people that will see me walking in what God positioned me to do. And then what are they going to say? What are they going to say? I know what I'm going to say. And I'm going to be just like, I did what God told me to do. I did what God told me to do. I was obedient to God and not you. That is the main key point here. Always listen to God. No matter how logical what somebody else is telling you. No matter how reasonable what they're telling you sounds like, if by any means God has not told you to do that, do not go against it. Do not go against what God told you to do. Stand in faith. Walk by faith. Believe in faith that what God has for you is for you. It ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. I am getting more joy and pleasure and excitement and more fulfillment out of what I'm doing right now than going and working because people told me to work. Well, how are you going to get this done? Why are you not doing that? You would be doing so much better if you would simply that. Okay. No, thank you.